Well, it was exciting. Really happy for our kids and our coaches. They worked really hard, and for them to have a positive Friday night, it was good for us, good for our fans, and you could tell Monday at practice that kids were really excited.
Where'd you see the improvement in that wing, Coach?
Boy, all three phases of the game, I really thought we took a nice step. Offensively, we ran the ball well, which we needed to do. Defensively, boy, we played hard and flew around, created 4 turnovers, and then special teams wise, we kicked the ball well, we punted the ball well, and that just created great field position. So really proud in all three phases of the game.
How about Aaron Huseman and the pick six for defensive lineman? That's a thrill, isn't it?
It was exciting. It's exciting for our defense to score, especially as well as they were playing. It created a lot of energy on our sideline for sure.
With as young of a team as you have, how big is it to get that first win? Obviously, hey, we're able to go out there. How big is that to get that off your back?
Really, it's important. It's important because you got to remember that we've been working since January, not since August. And so to have that positive reinforcement is really a good deal. When you're talking about how young we are, we have a true freshman that was our leading receiver, and a sophomore is our leading tackler. And so for them to have a positive environment on a Friday night, I think it does wonders for us.
Being a young team with district opening up, Blake, have you told them, hey, that it should change, the intensity level is going to be even different now this week?
We really don't talk about it like that because we try to prepare the same way every Friday night. We don't want to get too high or too low in any type of situation. But our kids understand how important it is to go over and how hard it is to go over and play at Hereford. And so they're really excited about it. We had a great practice yesterday.
The Herds run the ball like crazy, even though little Delozier's playing well himself at quarterback. What do you see as a key this week?
Well, first off, Don and his staff do a great job, and they've kind of got an uptick in talent, and you can tell, and they're playing with a lot of confidence and really hard. Their offensive line, like you told me last week, is incredible, and they're doing a great job blocking for the run. They have a running back that's really talented, good speed, can break one from anywhere, and then Delozier kind of creates a lot of confidence on that side of the ball and can execute. The other thing is that defensively, they're playing really sound defense, and like what they're doing, like their hustle, and just a good football team.
Jake McVay, your freshman receiver, made a couple of incredible catches against Big Spring, and great hands for him. But when did you know that this kid was really going to be good for you?
That freshman class, I don't believe they've lost a game in 7th grade, 8th grade. They haven't lost a game this year as well. So that we knew that group was special. We had a freshman camp, and he just kind of stood out amongst a bunch of good players. And so we talked to his parents and asked if we could bring him up with some of the older kids and see how he kind of handled that environment, and he flourished. And so he goes from probably starting on a freshman team to starting on a varsity, and he's our leading receiver right now.
Blake, I know you talked about with the football team, it's just business as usual, not the same in the halls, right? Kids are excited with the win. I mean, all the students are walking through the hall, people giving you high fives.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, but it's also, we live in Canyon, and it's expected as well. But I can say this, yesterday when they come running down the steps, getting ready for practice, they did have they had that pep in their step, and they just had a little extra energy, and I feel like that just comes from the confidence of knowing they can get the job done.
I know you're worried about one game this week, but can you talk on how crazy or interesting this District 3-5A appears to be?
Well, we've got extremely talented teams across the board, and we understand that, and they're all well coached. Every staff does a wonderful job, and so what you can do is just control what you can control, and that's what you do this Friday night. And so, we're going to focus on Hereford, but I can tell you that it's an awful tough district. It ought to be really exciting for fans to watch.